Greg, thank you. So beyond fasting, what else can we do to cultivate a healthy microbiome? It's all through. In week 2, I went over the pillars of health, if you will, and those all influence the microbiome. Fiber is the biggest one to focus on. We are shooting for 50 grams a day. I recommend using an app or something else to track your fiber. You can just look on food labels and put it down on pen and paper if you wish. But it is something to take a look at. The Whole Foods rainbow diet, and that's mainly because different colored foods feed different organisms. So the wider variety of whole foods that you eat, the more types of organisms that you're going to grow in your body. I've hammered it in to avoid sugar and ultra-processed foods. Pesticides don't only kill organisms on plants and in soil, they kill our microbiome. As a species, we've lost 80% of our microbiome diversity. So that's just something to keep in mind when choosing organic versus conventional. Use a little dilute vinegar and water solution to wash your produce if you choose conventional. Hydrate. Alcohol, is not the best for the gut microbiome. And managing stress through meditation or other modalities can be really helpful.
Can't see anymore. It popped up and then it went away.
Okay.
Yes, it was me, Vlad. It was regarding the immunity, the previous conversation. And Liz was saying that some people like to have a very sterile environment. But isn't that like counterintuitive? The immune system does need its training to know which pathogens to look out for and which ones are more or less dangerous, and so on and so forth. That's the question.
You bring up a great point. We're kind of taught that we want to constantly use hand sanitizer and sterilize our countertops. Correct. We don't want to put raw meat on a cutting board and not wash that away. But in the absence of a pathogen like that, our body is relying on continuous exposure to the outside environment, including foreign invaders, like something that might give you a cold, for example. But in general, that's not a usable set of instructions for the body because it's synthetic. There's no other way to say that we are what we eat. Plants contain what are called phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are what give plants their vibrant color and beautiful structure. And these phytonutrients are in the plants to help them, but when we ingest them, we take on those health benefits that were originally there for the plant, such as decreasing inflammation in the gut or preventing the growth of bad bacteria and promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria. And the microbiome is actually regulating how these instructions are used. Literally, the molecules that we put into our bodies become our physical cells. And it's the microbiome, again, that's modulating all this. So if we want to feel fresh and vibrant, we need to eat foods that are fresh and vibrant. And one of the most profound ways to do this is to cultivate a relationship with the food that we're eating. And as you can see, all of these different foods have such vibrant color. Again, it's the phytonutrients that are giving the plants this color. So if you eat something that's local, it's going to be brighter and more colorful because it was picked closer to ripeness when it is the most dense with nutrients that your body can use versus something that's been shipped from far away. Spices are absolutely, I believe all food is intelligent. The intelligence of spices, I find it absolutely mind-blowing. Some spices are called epinutrient adaptogens. The main takeaway here is the importance of eating a diverse whole foods diet. We need that to feed a more diverse microbiome to enhance our immunity, among many other functions like creating those beautiful short chain fatty acids. The more different types of foods that we eat that are healthy for us and contain nutrients, it provides a more complete set of instructions for the body to use to run those cellular